Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to another one of my deck guides. For today's list, I have a quad Madoc deck for you with a backup strategy that I'm going to get into. The leader ability that we have to work with is Overwhelming Hunger. This allows us to destroy an allied unit, then we're spawning an Ekimara, this token unit down here, in its row and boosting it by the destroyed unit's power. We have 2 charges of this. The charges are going to be used in a very straightforward way. One charge will be to use onto Arrakis Queen to trigger an extra Madoc or old Speartip, depending on what strategy you're going with in this deck and how the match has gone for you. And the second charge is simply to use onto Imperial Manticore, obviously just to give us that consistency and ease of use, okay? The stratagem that we're using is Urn of Shadows. This allows us to trigger the death wish of an allied unit. Once again, we're using Urn of Shadows onto Arrakis Queen. So when we go first in a match and we have Urn of Shadows, that's when we can get the quad of something, whether it's going to be the Speartip or the Madoc, okay? Obviously, we're preferring to go for quad Madoc with this deck because that's how I've built this deck. As you can see, we've got so much control that I've put in here, so we can really get so much value out of having so much Madocs. But, you know, matches don't always go in a straightforward way. So I've included old Speartip that we can use as a backup plan. And you can basically use this quad Madoc style with Arrakis Queen onto old Speartip and get access a number of old Speartips, all right? Before I get into that too much, I'm just going to go and run you through this list bottom up and explain how best to play each card and when to play it. So to begin with here, we have Pella, Purify Unit. This may come in handy for Arrakis Queen if you don't have Cave Troll at the time and it gets locked. Also, Pella is good, you know, to purify a locked Madoc. It's good to purify a locked old Speartip asleep. In addition to that, you may have a unit which has gone tall and gets poisoned or a status. Go ahead and purify it. Also, if your opponent has a defender, you can purify defender and heat wave whatever's behind it. Red Haze, choose an enemy unit and damage one adjacent enemy unit by its power. This could play for a lot of value at 4 provision. So, you know, just wait till your opponent stacks 2 tall units together and just go and destroy one of them, okay? We've got double Samum in this deck. Damage unit by 3, move adjacent units to the other row. This can come in handy when you spawn Cataclysm on rows where there's no units and, you know, you want to maximize that damage that's getting done. Maybe your opponent starts to row stack. You know, consider death blowing one of the units and shifting their units across their both rows, and you can do consistent damage each turn still. Dancing Star. Damage an enemy unit by 3. On the death blow, damage the unit to the right by 1 less. This could play for some pretty good value too. So we've got a bit of a death blow emphasis to get the most out of these cards, as you can see. Dimeridium Bomb, we've got 2, damage unit by 4. It gives it Veil, keep that in mind. Then we've got the Griffin here. Destroy an allied unit on this row. If there's no targets, destroy self. Very simply, all we're looking to do with Griffin is always have one in hand and always have the other in deck. The one in hand, you're going to thin through Imlerith and discard into the graveyard, and Imlerith will boost himself by that much, so it's pretty good tempo for us. And then later on, you know, second or third round, or however your match is going, you can go ahead and banish the Griffin in your graveyard with Mammuna, and then Mammuna will draw the other one out from your deck. So it plays for a huge tempo, these plays we've got. We have Moon Dust. We've got 2 of these. Purify a unit, damage it by 4. This works good against defenders if you need to get through and do consistent control with your other bombs that you have. Also consider purifying your own unit if it's worth it as well, because you get to purify any unit, it's not just your enemy's one. Northern Wind, damage unit by 4. Death blow, we banish it. This can come in handy sometimes if your opponent's got a Madoc strategy and for some reason they end up seizing our Madoc. It could negate them in that way. Also could be good on Flying Redanian. You know, if you're versing Lippy decks, Soreus, there's a few good targets that you could use it on. Since we've gone over the bombs now collectively, I just want to point out that try to save your bombs as much as possible and really don't start playing them out until we've gotten our quad Madoc strategy down. Obviously, that's when we're going to get the most value out of those cards, right? So you might play like 1 or 2 round 1 just to pull Madoc out and get him in a position to consume to Arrakis Queen and to start to duplicate. But other than that, you don't really play bombs until 2nd or 3rd round or until you've had that strategy down, okay? We have a buyer in this deck. This is simply to synergize with Arrakis Queen. You play a buyer. So what you're going to do first is, you know, you play Arrakis Queen onto Madoc or Old Speartip, whichever one you've gone for. And then, you know, you've used Urn of Shadows. And then your next play would be a buyer onto Arrakis Queen. It'll spawn another one of those copies that are consumed. And then that's when you're going to go hit lead on Arrakis Queen and get the full 4 copies of whatever unit you've gone for. Keep in mind it's got Thrive too, so it can work a bit in our deck with the units we have. Just to outline, our round 1 strategy is really to go for a buyer and Arrakis Queen and this quad Madoc strategy that we're doing. All right, keep that in mind. It's a round 1 play optimally if you've got the cards. Old Speartip asleep. After 3 turns, you simply thin out Old Speartip from your deck to the row. It's going to be boosting itself, and then this gets banished. So we're going to have an 18-point Speartip on the field. What I could say about that is, look, like I said, optimally we're going for a quad Madoc style. But if that doesn't go to plan because Madoc gets banished or seized, what you could do is you just do this exact Madoc strategy with the Old Speartip. So you go ahead and you play Old Speartip asleep. You thin out the Old Speartip up here, and then you do a Arrakis Queen onto it and all this crazy stuff. But if you're going to go about it that way, I suggest you probably save those combos for round 2 or round 3, right? Because you're wasting a lot of points. You want to do it, you're using it to put pressure on the opponent, to bleed really good cards out of them, or to win basically the match. So if your quad Madoc style goes according to plan, you could save Old Speartip for a bleed in round 2 and not worry about that. Death Wish of this unit is destroying the lowest enemy. I thought it's nice for some extra control in our deck with Leader. Just be careful with Madoc and this, because obviously Madoc is causing damage, damaging units' powers down low. It could be a bit anti-synergy if you're not careful, but you know, play him with good timing and it'll still work fine for you. So 1 leader charge specifically reserved for Manticore. Ozzrel will be playing on the ranged row at the end of a match, and it's going to give us a 19-point boost through the base power boosted Old Speartip that we have in our graveyard. That's what we plan to do with it optimally. Imlerith seems to be good round 1, you know, setting up Griffin into your graveyard for Mammuna. So, you know, if you need a bit of a proactive play, you need some tempo, go ahead and play Imlerith round 1 or round 2, okay, for a bleed. Play him melee row. Cave Troll is to give protection to Madoc, Arrakis Queen, or Old Speartip asleep, those cards. But it's really just to get our quad Madoc style going. This is a first round card that you have, and you go ahead and play it down on the board, and your next play would be maybe a bomb into something, Madoc comes out, then you can play Arrakis Queen wherever this card is on the same row, and Arrakis Queen is protected, you know, it can't get seized, banished, or whatever crazy stuff. Royal Decree is just for access into our deck. It would be nice to have this on you round 1 just to get a card to our combination, such as a buyer or Arrakis Queen. Madoc, always have this card in your deck, let it get thinned out. Before you play a bomb, click it, it spawns Cataclysm, it keeps coming back from your graveyard to the board, it acts as carryover points in subsequent rounds. Our whole strategy is pretty much formulated on a quad Madoc style, as I said, but we do have Old Speartip once again. Arrakis Queen, huge part of our strategy here. So on the deploy, you're consuming a unit, right? We want to consume Madoc, and by doing that, the Death Wish of Arrakis Queen, when this gets destroyed, spawns another Madoc. Okay, but like I said, before we do that, we want to click a buyer onto it. We want to click Urn of Shadows onto it, and then you hit Leader onto it, right? So that's four 4 Madocs then. So this is preferably a first round card. Heatwave for control, you guys know me, I've been adding this in like almost all my decks this season, but it's always necessary. Always plays good. Old Speartip gets thinned out from our deck through Old Speartip Asleep. Keep in mind, we can go for multiple Old Speartip if we didn't get the Madoc strat. Mammuna, I've already covered this. You're just simply thinning Griffin from your deck. It acts as very good tempo. I suggest you bleed into round 2 with Mammuna at best. Okay, so now that I've gone and run you through the list, I'm going to explain how to best play the strategy as precisely as possible, okay? We're going to talk in terms of best case scenario, right? So let's say we're going first round 1 and we're going to get the quad Madoc style. First card you play is Cave Troll. From there, you play into a bomb onto your opponent's unit, you thin out Madoc. Next step, Arrakis Queen on the same row as Cave Troll to give protection. You consume Madoc. You can click the stratagem then onto Arrakis Queen, spawning another Madoc. Your next play would be a Buyer onto Arrakis Queen. Then you're going to hit Leader onto Arrakis Queen, and there you go, you've got your quad strat. Okay, say you get round control. Into round 2, you can push in and bleed with cards like Mammuna, Imlerith, and Old Speartip Asleep. You could probably have potential for 2-0 with this deck. But if not, you could save after going in for a hard bleed. You know, you go into a short round 3, and you've got Ozzrel for big points, and you've got so many carryover points with the Madocs and keeping bombs in your hand and maybe control like Heatwave. It should be enough to win you the match. If you don't get your important cards like Arrakis Queen to pull off your combination, obviously, you know, try to save and hold on to them until round 2, and then look to do that strategy. If Madoc fails to pull through for you because it gets banished or seized, just go ahead and play this exact same strategy that I outlined through the use of Old Speartip Asleep. And, you know, it's not even something you necessarily have to do round 1. You could do it late in round 2 or 3 and it'll still work fine and win you a match. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this list. Good luck as the beginning of this new season starts. This has helped me climb quite high. I'm quite surprised by the success of this deck, considering it does have a meme kind of a look to it, but it's actually quite devastating with all the control and tempo we have. So thanks a lot for your support, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Yep. Manticore's a bit sus in this matchup with their leader. I'd still play Cave Troll. I mean, it's part of the first round package, really. It's just for Arrakis Queen in here. That's all we got it. Yeah, it happens, man. Miss some cards, yeah. Ooh, Dragon Stream, nice. It's something you got to craft them, as far as I know. 800 scraps. They're pretty expensive, the stratagems. Yeah. Pretty rarely you're gonna get it from a keg. Very rarely, but I guess you could. I've never pulled it from a keg. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting play, that one. It works pretty good with Madoc too in movement decks. No, I haven't. I'm focusing on doing 4 or as many as possible. I think it can be very devastating when we pull it off with the bombs. So, but yeah, man, feel free to do it, whatever you think. I put these decks out here to give you guys ideas. I'm not going to say it's perfect. you know, so try what you think, man. I should probably click that to mess with their Sabbath. But I'm sure they got points. Well, I can't get it back either because I don't have bombs. Maybe we go Imlerith into this. They probably want to bleed with their deck. Ah, she who knows. Ooh. It's a risky position now. She who knows is a problem. I might pass on 5, but that's really bad. They're gonna get a 12-point carryover. Well, I don't know. Let's hope they don't spawn fruits and I could just go Manticore into it next round. I doubt that's gonna happen, man. Crap. Hey Zubadoo, what's up, man? I've been hearing things, but I'm disappointed because I heard no monster changes. Come on, hit Speartip. Damn thing. No MO at all, yeah. Ah, man. What do you think, bro? What do you think about it? Did you want to see some more changes? Siege looking good? Is there a reason to use all Madocs? You mean me clicking the order there? Yeah, sure, it gives us more Cataclysm over the turns. Is this my save point? They go down by 3, 44. We just got out of it. Wow. Speartip took 1 point of damage. I think we did good there to get out of that, actually. That's tight. Spores is gone. That's good for us. Yeah, I could see something like that was going on. Oh, it's gone down to 9. Great, great. It's very good. I reckon Hayes could play sick in this matchup. Ah, come on. What? I think we use Manticore like as late as possible because they got leader. It's gonna keep boosting. It's gonna be the fruit that we kill this. I think we just play it super late. Unless they leave this exposed somehow.
Thanks for the offer, but I prefer to create my own.
Well, Madoc should be really good in this. Offensive Ozzrel, you think? Wow, man, Madoc is gonna wreck all this stuff. Honestly, this is really devastating for them. Wow, beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, very, very good. The bleed is going south, my friend. Yeah. All we gotta do is put Griffin back, baby. And we sweet. Hell yeah, he is, he is. Hey, you little baby fruits, they're not gonna do anything to me here, man. We're not giving you Sabbath, dude. This is for their Mammuna, right? What if we, You know, these guys are playing my deck. I just noticed that. They're definitely playing my deck. This is my deck they're playing. 100%. It's almost trippy seeing that. Should I set up Griffin now? No, I've already done that first, didn't I? This is ridiculous, dude. Alright. You know, it would have been really nice to Northern win that. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, that's awesome. Do you guys think it's worth consuming their... I don't think it would be though, because I know how my deck runs. Like, we got backups for it. Nah. They're gonna go for this, so... Yeah, but hey, card advantage is bloody beautiful, man. All these Madocs here, burning the board. I love it, baby, I love it. So good. Let's focus here. We just gotta, you know, tuck Griffin away. We could still go old Speartip late. Ah, it's looking good. Let's just get a heat wave. Ah, man. KG the Magician, that's what they call me. Wow. I surprise myself sometimes. They have Ozzrel for sure. For sure they have Ozzrel. They wasted Spores. They have, I think I put Heatwave in there. Or maybe, does it have Heatwave? I can't remember. I have been putting Heatwave in a lot of my decks lately. I'm just thinking, I probably Ozzrel first, to be honest. I think so. They have round control anyway, so if they got Tall Punish, it's gonna get blasted either way. The Madocs are beautiful here, man, honestly. They add so much to the bombs. Yeah, Drowner, it's pretty weak bull. It's very weak. That's what we want to see. I don't really need a rose stack either way. Good. It really wrecks Sabbath, man, Madoc. It's really good against Sabbath. Like, monsters is deadly in the bleed, but we just completely controlled them there. Yeah, that's a good backup for them. Like, we could mess... It looks like they're going for Sabbath. I think they got Bloody Mistress coming up. They're trying to get Sabbath for Bloody Mistress. And we can move the units around here. That's just not an issue. Oh, man. I've gone from Toxic NG Enslaved to Toxic MO. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. These decks, man. Honestly. Oh, man. Some funny plays, guys, eh? It works the best against, like, you know, the lower the control the opponent has, the better our strategy is. And if we go first, it's the best. Because you get even more. I've actually been climbing with this deck, guys, just so you know. This is really surprising. It's been my best performing so far. Wholesome monster deck. Monsters always lack control, man. I'm bringing it back. I could just go Speartip now. It's probably good to click all these, isn't it? Anyway, I got one bomb left, so I can do that now. I think it's fair. We're cruising on points here. Yeah, it had to be now. It's gonna time well. Yeah, Manticore's a bit sus later. It feels like more of a card maybe round 1 that we want to play, but it's just with their leader too, you know? Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah, there it is. Wow. It's probably worth it. I think it's okay. Like, actually, Manticore won't be so bad now, to be honest. It'll be okay. Like, it'll be an alright play. Wow, man. And now Speartip comes out on top of this. It's all good, man. Even Yurden me if you want, brother, but thanks for playing my deck. Appreciate it. Well played, well played. Oh, it's filthy, man. Filthy. You mean like non-devotion? It's like a super heavy control hand. It's probably good they're going first. We could just pass early. That's fine. If we don't get what we need here. Yeah, it's a bad hand. I'm just gonna pass early.
Corporations are people too.
It's a really bad hand. Risky thing here is if they got Philippa, it's pretty devastating. Let's hope they don't have Philippa. Against Syndicate, yeah. We're gonna see. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so non-devotion. I could look into it, man. You should check out Cheddar Paul though. He put a deck with that one that you're looking for. Okay. Looks like we discard. Because we're just a control hand. It's funny. Yeah, it's very risky, Dutch. Well, I think if they had Philippa, they would have clicked. Well, they didn't even need to click, did they? But I'm sure they'd go for it.
Beautiful. What can I say?
Really? Really now? This will be good for a boat later. Don't have Philippa. Don't have Philippa. Don't look for Philippa. That's the risk, man. That's the risk we get. That's the risk, my friends. You know what? I still could have pushed if I had the cards. Like, I don't have Imlerith. I can't even really push here. So it's just really unfortunate for us. But you know what? We're gonna go for the Speartip. Multiple Speartip combo now as a backup. Yeah. Forfeit? Mate, you're talking to the wrong person. You'll never catch me forfeiting. I'll fight to the end. There's no forfeiting where I come from. Ask anyone who knows me. You never see me forfeit. There's always a way, man. Purify could be alright still. I'm sure they're playing poisons. Yeah, that's it. I think they come out as 12s, isn't it?
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Well, if they're not, they didn't pay the tribute for it. We could kill it off in time. We could kill it. Maybe he's going for carryover.
Oh, the digits dropped off. I want to sew them back on.
This is going to be an awkward pass though for us. Look at our hand. What, do I lead a Pella? I probably lead a Pella, man. That sucks. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I really want protection. Yeah.
With the living severs your chain, abandon now your mortal stain.
Oh well. It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, muzzle. Well, you know what I was thinking? I was even thinking of adding, what's her name? Mammuna. Yeah, yeah. Because you know how Mammuna sees as lower powered units? Maybe Mammuna could work. But it's hard to fit it in this deck with the provisions. It's not easy, man. So we don't really need this now. Oh no. Okay. I'll go like that first. Maybe we bait out poison, and then I could just slam defender. Yeah, it's all good, man. No offense taken, bro. We're just having a laugh here. But yeah, I know forfeit. But there's other ways to play, for sure. You'll see. A short work week, coffee's hot. You're a legend, Nate. What's going on, my friend? Set up Mammuna? It is set up now.
I only use cork soup, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Wow, they got super tall with Sea Jackal, dude. Coastal Blob, what's up? Yes, yes. Wow, imagine if I had red haze. That would be a freaking epic red haze. What's this one doing? Well, they pull it back out though. Maybe I just hit a unit. I'm not gonna do the death blow on that. I'll probably heat wave Sea Jackal next. Just for timing's sake. Okay. It's gonna be funny. This is gonna be very funny. Sval is a lot of points, man. So it is getting nerfed though, right? Devotion deck, right? I don't have to worry about heat wave. Any craziness, I can just pass. It's gonna be funny, watch this now. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Wow. There's that backup plan that you asked for. Jeez. It works as a nice backup plan, guys, because it puts Speartip in graveyard late. Using that, using Rakka's Queen. I don't know how to title this deck, man. It's like 4 Madocs, or you want 3 Speartips, you name it. Seriously, it's ridiculous. And look, it still works good with a buyer. Triggers Thrive. It's nice. Look how far up on points we are, man. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, it is a... Yeah, yeah. Monsters Inc. Wow, they're going super juicy in the Sea Jackal. This is perfect for us. They should really consider, like... I'll tell you guys a personal tip. If you're playing them right now, honestly, always consider doing damage. Because it's the lowest risk for you. If you're going super tall in a unit, it's never advisable, man. Like, they're blowing this now completely. Look. You know what I mean? They could have saved those coins otherwise. Come on, King of Beggars. You can do it, man. You're super strong. Savola and King of Beggars, come on. 50 points. Let's go, 50. Watch how many points they get. Watch this. That's disgusting too. Wow. Nuts. Oh, we can do our combo here. Okay. So we hit something with bomb. Then we get Madoc out. Then we go Arrakis Queen. And we can decree for a buyer. Damn, yeah, I know it happens. Sucks, eh?
I suppose, and the end.
Oh, you gotta save for it? Yeah.
Some overseas plundering in springtime.
Yeah, misplays happen. I do my best to focus. Sometimes I make mistakes. Very simple ones. Very, very basic.
We shall do it my way.
Go on, kill Madoc. It should be good for us here, what they hit. Madoc works pretty nice. It's just going to take damage. We actually want Madoc to stay alive though. We want one charge on it. Yeah, that's good.
Not getting in the way of me.
Remember, we need Madoc on the board for us to consume it, right? So they still have to play into the round. See, we're on 7 cards, so that's great. We'll just go a buyer, then we're going to hit leader onto Arrakis Queen. Ah, nice spinny. Good to hear. Oh, nice. With Koshi, hey? Good one. Okay. Go buyer. This is the WTF moment. What the hell is my opponent doing? Wow, great. Nuts, nuts, I love it. We just got to consider their leader, you know. It heals damaged units. It's going to be a bit counteractive to us. But we'll see. Yes, tomorrow I'll be releasing a deck guide for this. Perhaps even in a few hours, I may stay up just to put this out early for you guys. I'll do a deck explanation after this video, and I'll see how quick I can put it together. But it'll be definitely released on the first day of the new season. Okay? And this will definitely get you to pro rank, I believe, because it's got a ton of control. You can never go wrong with having so much control. You see the mage decks, they're coming back. They need those patience units. We just blasted them in that last match. Even my misplay with Mammuna, we still won that. So just think about it, guys. We've got a lot of potential here. Lots and lots. We're pretty safe to play bombs out now, I think. We're going to push for round control. We're going to draw the 4th Madoc out now from deck. I'm not really concerned about that now. Haze is good. Yes, yes. Nice. Cataclysm's so deadly, man. They should consider passing, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's great control. Nice, Sabru. Thanks, thanks. Misplay for the win, yeah. That's why you guys should never quit a match if you make a mistake. You never know what can happen. So yeah, we got some solid cards for a bleed here too. I love it. You know, you could even just go Madocs in a short round with bombs if you want. Wow, it's a nice hand for a bleed. I'm very happy with this. I'm very excited. Let's just push super hard here. Let's push him hard. Yeah, no way. That's true. I remember when Arrakis Queen was first released, I saw people experimenting with this crazy Madoc stuff. They were doing 4 Madocs. But they didn't play Cave Troll and all that stuff for protection. Maybe they got Giga Scorpion decoction. We should at least try to bleed Sunset Wanderers out. If we see Getty, we can Heatwave it. I think we save Heatwave for Getty, to be honest. Ah, yeah, we're just blasting that. Do we have Northern Wind? Yes. So once again, guys, like I said, I've taken this deck to the meta, right? We've got Northern Wind, perfect for these Preachers, because, you know, they like to summon them back from the graveyard, true? So you just go and blast it now. It's banished. They can't bring that back. Look at that carryover. It's insane. It's gone. That was from before, wasn't it? Yes, that was another one. That was a discard they did. That's actually really good. They discarded that in the graveyard. They could pull that back though. So they just... Wait a second. They Heatwave the 6-powered Speartip. Shouldn't they wait for it to come out tall? Because now I still got a good Ozzrel target. I could still use that at least, I should say. I could still use it for 12 points. We could put Ozzrel away and keep that if we see it. Maybe it's a better play, right? We could just go Speartip instead of Ozzrel because they did that. Wow, this is a disgusting hand. Whatever they play, it's gonna die, man. They got no hope. I'm telling you, dude. Yeah. If I really wanted to, yeah, there's Getty. We're gonna Heatwave that.
Reach beyond what the eyes see and the ears hear.
I'd click them now. Let's just scorch the board. Because I want to kill that Preacher. That's why I did that now. Go on. What are you going to do? Hit leader? Well, it really does, yeah. Well, it's probably good for them there to do it. We still get to kill that. That's fine. Heatwave after it goes big, yeah. Yeah, they brought it back, see? Okay, okay. Alright. Mammuna for a short round, still a lot of points. I do 6 points of damage if I pass. Yeah, he is.
Traveling is an option, you see. One of the better ones.
It's damn strong, this alchemy stuff, it is. Well, at least we got that out. That's pretty good. I'll probably play another. Maybe I save Mammuna. Yeah, I think I save Mammuna. Okay. Lordo, what's up? Yeah, I think pass. I think pass. Because we're very strong in short rounds with Mammuna. They've wasted a lot of their combinations here. You know, they need bonded units. They need preachers on the board. They've blown those combos. So it's still not that bad. And remember, we got 3, 6, 9, 12 point carryover. So just pass. I think we're still good. Yeah, I know. It's great. It must be such a pain for the people I'm playing against though, huh? I swear, man. These are great pools. Honestly, I just want one bomb. Yeah. I think we keep it because we don't want to risk pulling Griffin. So we're just going to use the bomb to pull out. This is such a big play, this bomb. Think about it. 3 points of damage, 12 point carryover. I could go Cave Troll with Ozzrel. It's nuts. Yeah, it's crazy, Dutch. It's crazy. Even though we're card down, I'm telling you, man. They've wasted a lot of their combos. And Manticore should be great here now. Like, whatever they play, I'm just going to play Manticore first, actually. Because Cataclysm's going to be anti-synergy a bit, if we get into it. So I might just... I don't know. I have a think about it. Depends. Depends what unit they're going to show me. Oh, average guy, what's up, man? Been ages, dude. Welcome, brother, welcome. Nah, I'd go Manticore now. Because remember, we can't use the order as well, though, from Madoc. Because if we do, we don't have him again. We want to just keep him as points. Like, this could be like... Well, that could be my last play. It's going to be like Ozzrel next. Oh, actually, that's even better consume target. Yeah, we'll go for that. What do they play now? It's going to be Coral, is it? Okay. That's fine. There's only one unit there. 1 point of damage. That's the best target. I was thinking of consuming Coral, to be honest, just then, because I know they play it like that. Tell me about the buffs exactly. I was streaming when it was announced. What happened?
Travel makes one modest. Let's one see the bigger.
See, they don't have preachers to get that boosting though.
With a shrill cry!
Maybe I play Mammuna now. There's a lot of points. And now we got 4 Madocs coming out of Graveyard. That's pretty weak. It's just 6 points of damage, isn't it? Yeah, I think we have them here. I think last card for them is Heatwave. I'm pretty sure it's Heatwave. If it's Heatwave, we just... Yeah, we've won it. Ah. Wow, what a sick win, dude. Jeez. Get everything we need, hey? Just cave trolls missing. Let's hope they're devotion. I have Griffin, yeah. That's a good pull. Ship. Hey, what's up, Primary? How are you? Thank you, appreciate it. I'll be releasing it shortly on YouTube for you to look over. Hope you're gonna like it. As you can see, I've been playing a lot of Madoc lately. Just another style, but pretty fun. And a great win rate so far against top tier decks.
I can do a great deal more for you.
It's pretty bad coral, isn't it? It's not that good for them there, tell you what. If they want to kill it, they can. It's alright. Okay, so we get 4 Madocs this match. Great.
For the Queen of Skellige.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll take a look at that for sure. I'll come around to it. Maybe we can kill off this. No nerfs on mages, really. Spine got a buff? Wow. It could be worth going Northern Wind on Coral. Siege engine buffs. Interesting. So what's the buff exactly? Tell me. What do you know? That's good to get Morkvarg out. I think I'd still push here. I'm not really afraid. I'm not afraid to. Yeah, heaps of control, yeah. How's King Henselt reworked? 1 card can now crew 2 siege units? Really? Siege engines? So 1 card counts as crew? It's not 2 anymore? It's pretty crazy. These guys really want round control, eh? Yeah, there. Oh, Odrin's one-man crew. That character that's drinking the beers, right? Yeah. That's all good. Yeah. He's like going like that, like cheers, he looks drunk or something. Wow, I've never seen him played. I'm interested. Nice. My kind of card. Well, Harpooner? Sure. I'm happy to see Morkvarg out, so I'll pass. You got the notes up. You're an expert over there. My professional advisor, Nate. I'll appoint you as my professional advisor when it comes to the patch updates. Fill me in, man. So, what are the buffs for spying? We need a dry pass card. Crap. They wouldn't bleed, would they? They shouldn't. Or maybe because I'm Madoc, they think it's a good idea. It's actually very bad for them if they bleed me, I think. Tough pass. Didn't want to do it. Toledo skin? It's Siri. A type of Siri skin. I guess that's not bad. Actually, I should probably consume this because they're going to bring it back, aren't they? Maybe we can use Ozzrel like that here. Maybe that's why they're so comfortable to play it round one. What do you guys think? I have a hunch I should consume this with Ozzrel. Maybe I will. I'll just play this first.
sacrifices must be
It's
made
coral. Okay.
on both sides.
Interesting. They played burner. If they hit Madoc, it's not that bad. Okay. Alright. Wow, good kills. Wow, that looks crazy, Nate. Philip. Wow, that card was really never played though, to be honest. Order to lock a unit. Conspiracy is spying.
You have my sword, and I'll cure Sack's axes.
Looks like some crazy changes. So Nilfgaard basically got even crazier. That's what you're telling me right now. They missed out on a good target here. This is probably going to be our heat wave, isn't it? I'm not sure what bigger target we're going to find. But I could wait a bit. Actually, let's do this. Let's just get more value out of Cataclysm now. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like a buff, man. It does. Oh my goodness, eh? People are gonna be so unhappy, I'm telling you. Oh, wow. 9 points ain't bad. Well, we have it here too. So yep, we got all our Madocs coming out now. It's gonna be very good. Just need a target. Right? I'm guessing they're gonna row stack. Good. That could have been a bit risky.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
Right? What a great finish. Wow, this deck's nuts. Honestly. Nah, no points. Odrin, what's up? How are you? Crazy, eh? I think they got that Terror of the Seas, whatever it's called last. That boat. loses armor and damages a unit by that much, isn't it? That is a very convincing win against this deck. Seriously.